Okay, welcome back to Cooking with Bill. It's been a while since we've done a video. Been working a lot, but I thought it would be a good night for it tonight. Now, first of all, I want to point out this wonderful apron. My daughter gave this to me. She works at Gallaudet University. She's Dr. Elizabeth Bowman, and these are bisons. So, Chef Gallaudet, thumbs up to you. And no, we're not cooking bison tonight. Thought you had me. Okay, so Cooking with Bill. We're gonna do a surf and turf tonight. Really simple thing. We're gonna take a breast of chicken. We're taking a small cut of steelhead trout, and we're gonna do them differently, but on the grill this time, as opposed to smoke. Now I've set the grill up. It's somewhere around 400 degrees right now. Pretty hot. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm going to put a pot on there, got some water in it, got some broccoli. You know, your standard steamed broccoli everybody gets. Well, that's what we're putting in there to start with. But we're going to kind of do a little mix up. We're going to take a little bit of romaine lettuce. We're going to grill it on the grill. We'll put a little salt, pepper, olive oil, done. I know, hot lettuce on a hot day, yeah, it's 90 degrees. It's delicious. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to take a chicken breast. Now again, if you like using thighs, I like the dark meat. My wife likes the light meat, so we're doing a chicken breast tonight. But honestly, either leaving it on the bone or doing a chicken thigh gives you a lot more flavor, in my opinion. But we're doing chicken breast, and we're gonna do it with a little bit of a barbecue rub, give it a nice flavor. The other thing that we're gonna put on here is a steelhead trout. Now with that, I'm going to use a little bit of a mixed seasoning that we have that doesn't have salt on it. I'm gonna do that because I wanna control the amount of salt I wanna put on my particular meats. The other thing we're going to do with it is a little bit of garlic powder. So just to give it a hint of that spice that garlic gives. And last but not least, we're going to do some halved peaches, and we're going to grill those up. So stay tuned. I'm going to show you this as we get it going. Okay, we decided to cook outside. It's too hot to cook inside. Almost too hot to cook outside. But we're going to go ahead and do this. First thing we're going to do is we want to make sure that we have different boards for what we're going to cut. So I have a meat board, vegetable board. First thing we're going to do is our lettuce. And all you're going to do is you're going to take romaine lettuce, buy it at the store. I get mine at Costco, doesn't matter. We're just shave off the tip because that's usually brown. And we're going to cut it right down the center. Now you can wash your romaine lettuce. Sometimes has a little sand in it. You want to get that out of it. I find this one particular brand that I buy is usually pretty clean. And this is all we're doing. So if you've never had this before, it's a really unique way. And lots of people will tell you that this is something they've never heard of, but it's delicious. So a little bit of EVOO, the extra virgin olive oil. Use what you like. I'm going to take this, lay it down on the grill. Can't get much simpler than that. Now, let's look at the chicken breast that we've got. So again, nice chicken breasts. Nothing really that special about them. Now, if they're really thick, you can sit there and carve a little bit into them, kind of butterfly them out, make them a little bit wider. You don't have to do this, but again, it gives you an even cook if you do. The other thing that I like with it, you know, a lot of people, when they cook, they're not sure when it's done. You can use a thermometer with it, but when you fillet it out like this, you can pretty much watch it. So, again, chicken. So we're using a little barbecue rub. This barbecue is pork barrel barbecue. Again, got it at Costco. But again, use your own rub. I've shown you some in previous videos. But we're just going to sit there and we're going to lightly season the meat on both sides. Going to give it a little bit of oil, just so it doesn't stick. we're gonna put those on the grill. Okay, so we've got the chicken on the grill, we got the lettuce on the grill. Now with the lettuce, you don't want to let it burn to paper, right? It's thin. So you're just going to watch it, you're going to flip it, you're going to get some caramelization on it. And basically all you're trying to do is wilt it down. You're supposed to set it up so that at this point it's cooking those end pieces that are a little bit harder. Again, if they don't get fully cooked, it's still salad, right? So we're gonna let those cook for a couple minutes more. The last thing that we have here of the meats, and again, using the same meat cutting board that we had, is we have our steelhead trout. Now, steelhead trout, if you've never seen it, this is what it looks like. Okay? It basically is the same as what you would see for salmon. It's got that same pinkish to reddish color depending on when it comes out, what they do with it. It's a delicious tasting piece of fish. I think has better flavor than actually having, better than having salmon. Now I'm going to use just this little bit of seasoning here. Now again, this is an organic, no salt seasoning. I get it from Kirkland. But you could use whatever you like. And then I'm going to put just a hint of garlic powder over top of it. And you remember I said I didn't use no salt. Well, I still want a little bit of salt, but I just want to control it myself. Again, to your taste. Now, the difference is, I'm not putting this on the grill just by itself. I'm actually going to put this on a pan on the grill. I'm going to put this on a pan on the grill in a few minutes. So want to make sure that it's ready to go. Okay, so that lettuce has probably been on long enough. Again, only takes a few minutes. So as you can see, it's got some caramelization on it and it's wilted. And then when we take that inside, we'll put a little salt and pepper, a little virgin olive oil over it, and then I'll grate some Parmesan cheese as well. I like the Reggiano. I like that bite, that little bit of saltiness that it gives you. It'll be delicious. The last thing we're going to do here is we're going to do some peaches. So again, just get your peaches. You're just cutting them in half. You'll twist, you'll take out the pit because you don't want that pit in there. Now, if they're too ripe, they'll kind of fall apart on you. But we got some peaches here. And you could do this with pineapple. You could do this with pretty much any fruit that you like. Just running the knife down along the peach, grabbing the pit, pulling it out. Now, only thing you have to do with this is we're going to take a little bit of olive oil, put it on the face of the peach, and we're going to lay it down. Okay, so the last thing we've done, we put the peaches on. We have the broccoli boiling in some boiling water. When we take that out, put a little butter, salt and pepper on it. It'll be a nice side dish. We flipped the chicken. As you can see, got a golden brown on that side. That's exactly what you want to see. It'll only take a couple more minutes to get it completely cooked through. And this steelhead trout won't take long either. So a real quick meal that you can make for anybody, a surf and turf, as it were. I'll put this together, let you see what it looks like, and then we'll take a bite. Okay, so we finished cooking for the evening. Ended up with a nice piece of steelhead trout. Again, trying to do about 2-3 ounces at max. Same thing for the chicken. Again, if we're looking at about 4 to 5 ounces of protein in a meal. Got some broccoli, came out of just some boiling water, a little butter, salt. We have the roasted peaches. We have the roasted or grilled romaine, and add to that a nice peach sangria. Can't get much better than this. So, let's take a taste. Wow, had a little bit of barbecue rub on there, made a really nice flavor for it. And butterflying the chicken gave it an even cook across the whole piece of chicken, so I didn't have to worry about whether I had something overdone and something underdone. If you're enjoying Cooking with Bill, give me a like, subscribe to my channel, tell your friends. If you do the subscribe, hit that bell so you can see when I start putting videos up again. I'm starting to do more. If you have some ideas of things that you would like me to cook, let me know. I'll be glad to try it. So again, from my kitchen to yours, thanks for coming and Cooking with Bill, and we'll see you back in the kitchen or maybe out here on the patio.